So I was chatting to a friend yesterday, and he made me aware of the fact that not a lot of people really grasp or understand how YouTube works and how YouTubers survive on this platform. The fact is, it takes a lot of time, energy, effort, and indeed investment in some cases, in many cases, even just to buy the equipment, to create these videos, which are then uploaded onto YouTube and basically are available for free. They're out there, they're available for free. But how do YouTubers survive? How can you support your favorite content creators? And this is a key element of what a lot of people don't understand. For example, one thing that I often find when I meet people, if I'm out and about and somebody comes up to me and go, hey, you're brown car guy, hey, I watch your content, but hey, what's happening? I haven't seen anything lately. Will you stop posting? Are you taking a break? What's happening? In fact, those of you that watch my stuff regularly will know that I post just about every single day on one or if not all of my platforms that I'm on. That's including browncarguy.com, this YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, and even TikTok. So the reality is that you may not be seeing it because even though you like it, even though you enjoy my content, even though you found it useful, but if you don't engage with it in some way, then YouTube will stop sending you that content. This is why you'll see so many YouTubers, maybe once, maybe even twice or more in their videos, remind you to hit that like button, to boop that like button, to make sure you press like. The reason that they're doing this is because you will have engaged with their content. So hit the like button, leave a comment or share, and of course make sure that you're subscribing, because if you don't do that, if you just let it play and then it just plays on to the next video, whatever that might be, and don't forget YouTube might not show you another video from the same channel because it's in YouTube's interest to show you as much variety of content that it thinks you might be interested in as possible. So if you just let that happen without engaging with the content, you're not telling YouTube something crucial. And that is that you like that content creator and you want to see more of their content. And then if you don't do that, then YouTube will just move on. It will say, oh, you're not really interested. You just played it. You saw it once and done. Move on to something else. And I know that this is more and more difficult now because a lot of people, and I can see that from my stats, are actually watching the long form content on televisions. It's not easy to hit the like button on television, I know, but it is possible. You know, you can actually do that even when you're watching YouTube on TV. So it needs a little bit more effort. And again, if you like that content creator, then do that. Don't forget that if you're watching YouTube on your TV and you're logged in on your account, then everything that you've watched on your TV will still be, if you go back to your phone or your laptop or wherever else you watch YouTube and you're logged in on your account, you will see the history of all the videos that you've seen. And you can always go back and start hitting the like buttons on those or leaving a comment. And again, that will tell YouTube that you like that content and it will continue to serve you that content. So this is why when people say to me, oh, we haven't seen your stuff, that's why. You're not engaging with it. And this also applies to the other platforms, i.e. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You have to engage with the content, share it, like it, comment on it. This is very important, and all of this helps. The other thing you can do is remove that ad blocker from YouTube, because you're consuming this content for free, and it is for free, and it's available to you for free. And don't forget, a lot of companies and a lot of media platforms are going behind paywalls, but independent journalists like me or independent content creators like me are not doing that. Our content is available. It's out there. It's for free. When you go to my website, all the content on browncarguy.com is available for free. Yes, you will see a subscribe notification popping up. It might be annoying. Well, if it's annoying, just put in your email in there. All it is you'll get a newsletter from me every time I post an article on there. That's all it is. And it helps me because it helps build up my email database. So same with that. Same with YouTube. Let the ads run at least until the skip point, because that's how YouTubers earn their revenue. And don't forget, we hardly earn anything unless our views for our videos are in the hundreds of thousands. You know, only then do you reach a point where it's a sustainable, survivable income. Otherwise, you know, it's trickle feed. You know, it doesn't even pay for the petrol that we put in the cars that we review to bring you these free reviews. So this is how we need to be sustainable. And of course, if you want to go above and beyond, you can help further by, like I said, subscribing on Patreon, subscribing on Ko-fi. They're all very easy, they're all above board, they're very straightforward, or even right here on YouTube, because you're already signed in, it's a platform that you trust. You can take out a voluntary subscription on YouTube as well. And of course, with people like me, I've actually got other stuff out as well, so I'm giving you more value because I'm giving you books, and the books are available. They're available on Amazon, and if you buy the books, then that also helps, because every time you buy a book, then I earn money off it. Not a lot of money, but I earn money off it. And again, it all goes to supporting the Brown Car Guy channel and allowing me to create more content, which if you're finding it useful, enjoyable, or helpful, then surely you would want to support it. Additionally, I do like to give back, and I have this incredible little set that I've created, quite exclusive, and actually they're really high quality. So this is not just your normal, I found it off some website somewhere, but I've had them specially commissioned by my friends over at Design 5 IT, who have had them especially designed, cut, and made for me. It's a pin badge and a keyring in a gold colored metal, with the blue insets and what have you. And this set I'm not selling. It actually is quite expensive to produce, but I'm not selling them. What I'm doing is that if you buy all 3 of my books, if you buy all 3 and you send me proof of purchase that you bought all 3, that could even just be a photograph of you holding all 3, or maybe your receipts from Amazon or whatever, then I will enter you into a draw. There's only 20 of these. There's only 20 of these available to give away, and it could be that you might get one of these exclusive keyring and pin badge sets. But anyway, this doesn't just go for my channel, but it goes for all of your favorite content creators. We know that more and more people are now moving away from watching terrestrial, traditional legacy channels on TV and moving towards watching more and more streaming and online content. Now, you pay for a Netflix subscription, you may pay for a Prime, or etc., and all the other channels that you pay for. Think about your favorite content creators. Think of it in the same way that, you could pay them £2, £3, £5, whatever, a month, whatever you can manage. And if, for example, I have on my channel 35,000 subscribers. Imagine if all of them just paid £1 a month, right? That would be a pretty good income for me to be able to then even create even more content, do even more stuff, and bring you all even more exciting and interesting and innovative content to keep you entertained and informed. So it's all, it's self-fulfilling. The more you help us, the more that we can do for you. So anyway, that's how YouTube works. That's how YouTubers work. I hope you found this interesting, useful, and I hope you'll give some thought towards supporting independent content creators like myself. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Shout out time, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, if you enjoy my content, why not get involved? Buy me a coffee. You can do that at either of these links. Or if you're watching on YouTube, buy me a thanks or take out a membership. It all helps. It really does.